There is a doubt placed by a student. So let me solve this doubt, which is from differentiation, and we have to solve d by dx of e to the power sine x cos 1 upon x cube plus x cube to the power 4. Right? Now if I want to solve it, then very first thing, write this whole expression, as y. Are you getting this point? We cannot solve it in one step. So we have to solve it carefully, step by step, and we will write it as d by dx of y to the power 4. Now the function which depends upon y, how will you get its change with the variable x? So you have to modify the differential operator with a trick, and this trick is write it as d by dy of y to the power 4, and this dy is, in layman language you can say, divide and multiply by dy, and the numerator's dy will be placed with dx. So actually we are having d by dy of y to the power 4. First we will check the variation of y to the power 4 with the variable y, and then we will check what is the variation of y with the variable x. Don't get confused. When you are differentiating the y to the power 4 with dy, then what will be your answer? Your answer will be 4 y to the power 3. And then you will write d by dx of, and the y is actually function of x, e to the power sine x, then cos 1 upon x cube plus x cube. Now only the power 4 will not be here because we have already calculated it. Next step, you can see that the function in the bracket is multiplication of two functions. We will say that this is first function of x and this is second function of x. So how will we proceed? We will use here the formula for d by dx of product of two functions, and that is, I think all of you now remember the formula. First function, what is first function? E to the power sine x into differentiation of second function, that means d by dx of second function, that is cos 1 upon x cube plus x cube. Tell me, is it clear to you? Then do you remember we have to add? We have to write plus, or let me write it in the next step because otherwise maybe this creates a confusion. Write it here plus, and then second function, that is this one, and differentiation of first function. Do you remember this is the formula? And now differentiation is complete. Now just think of it, beta. If you want to differentiate this function, then you have to play the same trick which we have done in first step. I will not write here in place of y that whole long expression, because that we will do in the last step. So we proceed with e to the power sin x, and if you want to differentiate this function, then play the same trick. Write this expression, replace this expression with some other variable, say z. So what we will write now? We will write d by dx and cos z, then plus sign as it is, cos 1 upon x cube plus x cube d by dx of, and again the same trick. Place in place of sin x any other variable, say w. So our expression will take the form e to the power w. Next step, 4y cube e to the power sin x. Now same modification, write it as d by dz of cos z, and the dz of numerator will be placed with dx. Cleared? Next, plus cos 1 upon x cube plus x cube, and same trick here. D by dw of e to the power w, and the dw of numerator will go with dx. Clear? Now start writing the next step with me and keep eye on the calculation. Keep matching your calculation with me, because anyone can have the calculation mistake in such a long expression. E to the power sin x d by dz of cos z, simple, minus sin z. I am not writing the z here again, otherwise we have to write the in place of z sin x every time. So just write it z only, sin x, sorry, 1 upon x cube plus x cube. Z is 1 upon x cube plus x cube. And here we have to substitute z, because we have to differentiate the z function, that is nothing else but 1 upon x cube plus x cube. Clear? Then plus cos 1 upon x cube plus x cube, and d upon dw e to the power w, that will be simply e to the power w. At the last step we will replace w, but in the next step we have to replace w, because it is function of x which we have to differentiate. Next step, 4y cube e to the power sin x minus sin z, and here you have to differentiate it like this. d by dx of x to the power minus 3 plus d by dx of x to the power 3. Close the bracket. And cos 1 upon x cube plus x cube e to the power w, and d by dx of sin x is simply cos x. Tell me if you are getting this. Now let me see what are we getting in the next step. 4y cube e to the power sin x minus sin, let me write it here, and sin z, and just come to this point. X to the power n will be n x to the power n minus 1. N x to the power n minus 1. Getting this point? And here also n x to the power n minus 1. So you will have here plus n x to the power n minus 1. Next term, cos 1 upon x cube plus x cube e to the power w cos x. Now we have solved, you can see we have solved all the terms, and now we are ready to substitute the y, z and w. So let me see what is y. Very long expression, that is e to the power sin x cos 1 upon x cube plus x cube, and then the whole to the power 3. Come to next step. Take this minus inside the bracket. So you will have sin, and do you remember what is it? 1 upon x cube plus x cube sin z e to the power sin x, then minus sign is inside the bracket, so it is 3 upon x to the power 4 minus 3x square plus the next term cos 1 upon x cube plus x cube, and we have taken w as sin x, then cos x. This is the answer. So if your steps are clear, then do comment me in comment box and match the calculation with your calculation, because maybe the calculation is wrong somewhere, some step, some calculating point is not considered by me. And in the next class we will be doing vectors, practical problems of vectors, as we are doing in the last lecture, and the dot product and scalar product, that is the last topic of the vectors. So keep watching, and if there is any problem, be free to comment me.